So we are back with another video. I have moved the Carnival down to the basement, completely empty cabinet right now. And I have all the stuff. I cleaned off all the boards. I just totally, cleaned everything with Simple Green. Got it all nice and clean. I have to just decipher through this stuff here and figure out what goes where. I do remember I took pictures of everything before I took everything apart, and it was a rat's nest. It still looks pretty ratty. I'm probably gonna, I don't know if that's the way it was originally or what, but I'll see if I can neaten it up a little bit. If any of the wires can be kneaded up. I don't know if that's a word, but whatever. But yeah, so that's the next step. Getting everything in. I got the monitor in the other room. I capped it. I rejuve the tube. I do have a problem with the monitor, though. I noticed after I capped and rejuved it and everything, one of the colors was not there. I think it was red. There was no red. So I replaced the chroma transistor on the neck board, and still nothing. So I don't know if it's the tube or what, but that'll take a little more investigation into that. But yeah, so this is where we're at, and just some other miscellaneous things. I have to, I'm going to repaint the top up there because that's the original wood. So I'm going to paint that black, and I have the back door. I repainted the back door already. It's two pieces. I forget how it goes. I don't know if both pieces, I guess both pieces get screwed on. I don't know. It's in two pieces though, whatever. So that's it for now. I am going to set up the camera and just start sifting through this wire and getting everything put back in the cabinet. All right, set up the camera and get to work. So we're in the final steps here. I have to put the coin door on and the control panel. So I just reassembled the coin door. I'm a little tight in space here, but here it is here. I had the coin door powder coated. I cleaned those metal things up as best I could. There's some decals on there that just would not come off. They were half off already, and they just won't come off, but it looks good. I still have to put a lock on. I put all the circuit boards and all the rest of that crud back on there. And I also have the control panel sitting right here. It's all nice, got the nice overlay on it. Whoa, I'm falling. So yeah, I'm gonna set the camera up here. Now, one thing I do have to do is I still have to drill the holes because that's a new piece that I put on there. So it does not have the holes for the coin door. So I'm going to do that right now. Put a wire and gap in there, and still gotta figure out how all that gets hooked up. Now, if I remember right, this was a really tight fit when I was taking it out. like barely fit in there. So yeah, all right. So barely fits, but it's good. So that's that. I think there's no left and right. It just like sits in there. I can go up and down, but it's fine. Down, just make sure the coin door opens. It's good. Has a little drag, but it had a drag already when I got it. So I am going to, I don't know if you could hear that. I hear my wife. She's giggling upstairs. That's funny. All right. So we're going to put these holes in here. Man, I don't know if you can hear that. She's laughing like crazy upstairs. That's so funny. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the problem is right now I only have 5 painted bolt heads. I have to find a few more. Do I have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got 5 of them here. So I need to find a few more carriage bolts. Actually, I have to find I have to find 3 more. The control panel has 1, 2, 3. Those are actually, they got to go through that long. You know, I think in my pile of stuff there, I have some long carriage bolts that I weren't sure what were they for. They must have been the ones there because they go through the control panel and they go through that metal. Now, this hole is not long enough. I still hear my wife laughing like crazy upstairs. Oh boy. That's funny. All right, so I got it all wired up. It looks pretty neat back here. It was a rat's nest when I first did this. When I first got this cabinet, and it was just wires everywhere. So I don't know if this is the way it's supposed to look, but it looks good for me. But everything looks pretty good back here. Monitor, yeah, this is the work. You can see all the work I did to the monitor. I always do that, put the date on it. Cap kit B plus adjust. Main PCB pots, neck PCB pots. Horizontal, vertical mod pots. And also clean and balance the tube. So that's all good. So let's fire it up and see what we got. That's a good sound. That's the boot up sound. Excuse the mess on the floor here. This is just while I work on this stuff. And here we go. Monitor looks nice and sharp. Got some lights on here that are causing glare, I think. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about before. See how the marquee light lights that up really nice? And I think that's original, but it also puts that, you could see the white line, the line from the fluorescent light on the screen. And I don't know if that's correct or not. So if somebody has a Carnival, they could maybe tell me in the comments if that's correct or not. But yeah, it's working. So there's a few more things, like I said, I have to do. Turn the light back on here. Whoa. I still need to put a lock on. I gotta get some more carriage bolts painted. One for there. I found another one. I stuck it in there to hold the overlay in place, control panel in place. I gotta reorder the overlay. Like I said, this overlay came out really bad. Looks nice, but it just did not stick. I don't know why, but it absolutely did not stick properly. You can see it's just peeling off already. So, and the other thing I still have to do, this metal trim. This piece here was on here. A lot of these Sega cabinets use this metal piece that goes there. This thing was all bent and hacked up. So one, I got to clean it. Two, straighten it. And then put it on. It goes on there in between the top of the wood and the control panel. So that's something that still needs to be done yet, but it's looking good. I'm pretty happy with this so far, but still have a few more things to go before we can call this complete. All right, well, that's it for now. I am going to probably move this cabinet up to my parents' house, and then we'll finish it up there. All right, here we are. The cabinet is complete, finally. It is now, what is today? It's the end of April. The last part of the video that I filmed was in January. All those other parts were in December and January. And I just been really busy working on other games and just other, just work and other personal stuff. And it's just been a busy few months, and I hadn't had a chance to shoot this last part of this video. But here we go. It's done. It's complete. I mean, this thing, I really, really love how this turned out. The side art is just so colorful. It's great. I got the new overlay on it. Overlay came out perfect. I like, in the previous videos, the cabinet is a new cabinet. I reused whatever wood I could reuse, but in this case, the sides and the front are new that I cut, and everything else, the back, any innards and everything like that, are all original pieces. Here's the inside of the cabinet. I think I showed that last part of the video, but it's nice and clean, looks really good. I got the high score save kit on there. But yeah, this cabinet is finally done. I am really, really happy with how it turned out. The only thing left to do is put up some better scores than I have right there. I think what do I have? 23,930. That's good for me, but not good in the scheme of things. So yeah, so this cabinet is done. I thank you for everybody watching the video, and we'll see you next for the next video series. All right, thanks, bye.